And Indiana's lawmakers have dealt a blow to U.S. President Trump's nationwide push to install more Republican-friendly maps.
Now, the state Senate has rejected a new congressional map that would have boosted Republican chances of keeping control of the U.S. House of Representatives.
All right, the machine is now closed. Clerk will tally the roll. 19 ayes, 31 noes. This bill has been defeated. No, please stay quiet in gallery. Thank you.
Now, what's interesting is that more than half of Republican senators joined all 10 Democrats in voting against the bill. The final tally was 31 to 19 against the legislation. Trump administration has been urging Republicans nationwide to redraw their congressional maps in an unusual campaign to help the party maintain its thin majority in U.S. House. Texas, Missouri, Ohio and North Carolina went along, but Indiana did not.
There have been some comments made about things that may or may not have to happen for the state of Indiana as a result of the Senate's vote. But we shouldn't have to look over our shoulder at the federal government and say, you know, we didn't get this because somebody in Washington was upset with us. Those decisions ought to be made based on merit and whether or not it's good for the country.
President Trump has threatened to support electoral challenges to any Republican senator who refused to vote in favor of the map, calling several out by name in a series of hostile social media posts leading up to Thursday's vote.
After the vote, Trump said that the new map would have been nice and could have resulted in 2 additional Republican seats. But he downplayed his role in the issue, saying he hadn't been working on it very hard. But he still took a shot at Indiana's Senate's pro-tem president, Roderick Bray, who opposed the redistricting. Now, Trump said that he hoped Bray lost his next primary because he's done a great disservice.
Well, we won every other state. That's the only state. It's funny because I won Indiana all 3 times by a landslide. And I wasn't working on it very hard. Would have been nice. I think we would have picked up 2 seats if we did that. You had one gentleman, the head of the Senate, I guess, Bray, whatever his name is. I heard he was against it. He'll probably lose his next primary, whenever that is. I hope he does, but because he's done a tremendous disservice.
And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Listen in.
Republican state senators in Indiana rejected a congressional redistricting plan strongly backed by U.S. President Donald Trump, even though the GOP holds a supermajority in that chamber. The map was designed mid-decade to eliminate 2 Democratic U.S. House seats and give Republicans all 9 Indiana seats, a move that was pretty rare and outside the 10-year census cycle. But 21 Republicans joined all Democrats and voted it down, a rare public defiance to President Trump's influence over his own party, especially in a deep red state. That's why this is such a big deal. It signals the limits President Trump has his sway over GOP lawmakers and exposes internal party divisions in a critical moment, notably to the run-up of the 2026 midterms. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.